preparations now for the opening of the Tickethall. Tell us about some of the food that we'll be able to experience here.
Yeah, the food, it was very, very important that we kept to really what the people want. You know, I think the menu will evolve around what the people want, and it's critical that, you know, we have a vegetarian offer on and we keep a vegetarian, not just for this business, but for the whole of the, you know, the Isle of Man to have a really, really good veg restaurant. I'm going to make the addition of fish to that because it will kind of broaden my outlook on what food we were going to do, but really get back to a lot of tradition, a lot of seasonal stuff, work through the seasons. For example, you know, using Brian Radcliffe's farm down or up in the north of the island, he's just going to bring boxes of vegetables into us, and the chefs are going to work up and do that sort of stuff. We've come up with a great idea for the fish, is that Paddy's Market down in Port St Mary are going to put a nice ice box of fish on the train, and Isle of Manchester Railways are actually going to put a fish wagon on to bring the fish up on the train on a daily basis for us. So it's banging fresh Isle of Man seafood, fresh up on the train from Port St Mary and into it, and we're going to put some nice fish dishes on that matches the things.
Obviously the use of Manx produce seems very, very important to you. Tell us why that is.
I think for a number of years I've been really, really lucky to the Manx food producers. I've had the opportunity to work with them, and that's right across the spectrum, whether that's Steve and Jenny up at Starvey Farms, Kathy up at Gruber Mushrooms. We've got, you know, it says in the Manx National Anthem that it's a gem of God's earth, but we've got our own little gems within that. Our food is stunning, and I would match it up against. I've taken it to BBC food shows and worked with it, and the guys that work with it. Now, for example, just recently in November we did the BBC food show. Tim Croft and I from Paddy's Market, we did the BBC food show in England, and nearly all the fish that was used in the celebrity chef's dems was Manx seafood, which was an absolute coup for us, and the guys love it. You know, guys like Mitch Tonks, Rick Steen actually cooked with our queenies and did our crab and stuff like that. Absolutely fantastic. We've got the food in the Isle of Man ticks so many food boxes, you know, and I don't think we make enough of the care and the passion that happens before it gets to me in a restaurant. You know, the guys that grow it and nurture it and love it do a fantastic job at getting it there, and it's great produce. It's great produce. There's just no doubt about that.
Now, the restaurant obviously is going to be called the Tickethall.
Yeah.
Now, aside from the fact that you're right next to the steam railway or adjacent to the station, you've made a few interesting discoveries, which I think will be on display in the restaurant.
Yeah, sure. It was. I was going to be. This is one of the buildings that, I suppose, for nearly 18, 19 years, that you walk past and I think, I really love a crack at doing something there. And it's provided a great service in the past to the vegetarian community and the ethos behind that. But we came in and I was going to call it something totally else, totally different. And we looked at, some of the rooms we went in, and I actually found hundreds, thousands and thousands of tickets, old tickets that have been sort of, you know, boxed up, bagged up, never used tickets, collected tickets. So I found this there, and I just had to call it the Tickethall after that. And then on top of that, we found, well, you'll be able to see when you come in see us, and you'll be able to see conductors' boxes that we've found, old ticket machines, some beautiful artifacts and stuff that we want to put on show. You know, we want to do that, and it's you know, the Steam Railway are very proud of the heritage, and so they should be, because they've got some great stuff.
And that's certainly going to appeal to the real enthusiasts who are coming for a ride on the train in the summer months.
Yeah, sure. One of the things that's in the restaurant plan is that when these guys come, that they've got the real interest in what we've got, and we've got something, you know, almost unique in the line and the track and that's running. And I'm still learning about that. You know, I think my wife's actually quite scared I might turn into a train enthusiast myself, which, you know, there could be worse things. But you know, I want to allow them to use the facility. You know, to be able to have their talks, their film shows in the evening, their meetings. I just really want to welcome with open arms and let them, because to think that you're going to have a, you know, if you're a train enthusiast, and if that's what your enthusiasm is, and to be able to have your meeting and see a film show or a talk or whatever on something special, then it must be great just to soak up this atmosphere, you know, that we've got here.